This is a production of Darn TV.
Woo!
We finally have the gang back.
Yeah. The band's back together.
Yeah, welcome to the Dirt Weekly, episode 49, Eric Laudenschlager's episode
Oh.
tonight.
I'm done. I'm out. See ya.
Sponsored by EL. All right.
Episode 49.
Sounds dangerous.
I forgot to bring that up.
49
We did
Enterprise.
47 and 48 and 49 the
You
last, and I totally missed the first
Way
two.
to go.
Golly.
Kind of some
Well, we got 18 to go.
yeah.
I'm not doing the math for me. I'll wait until we hit 50 and then I'll do my math.
You're going to be 8 after that. So.
Yeah.
Kind of had some exciting information going on here before the show. We had to delay start time by about 25 minutes. We planned on doing, obviously we planned on a Wednesday, but I think crunch time for everybody.
April Insanity.
Yeah.
April Insanity.
Is it still April?
No, it ain't now, but it
Oh.
was then.
But now it's May Mayhem.
Yeah.
What is the date today? The May 3rd. Oh,
May
Third.
3rd.
Jeez.
Third.
May 3rd.
Yeah.
I need to go back to
Actually,
April.
Wednesday
I
was May too then.
didn't get everything done in April.
I think we were all working on race cars on
March.
Wednesday night, or maybe you weren't, but
Yeah.
Jordan and I were working on race cars trying to
make them
kind
pretty.
of the racing took precedence over maybe our show.
Yeah.
But
I can't even remember Wednesday night. Last night
And
was
it
soccer
it was
night.
only 2 days away, or 2 days ago.
I think it was
I
a race
remember-
car
We're
night.
going both directions,
yeah.
Yeah.
left and right.
So you want to start out with the breaking news?
Random dirt, random night.
Random
Okay.
day. Random topics.
Well, we got to wait until we
Right.
get some viewers.
Friday night random dirty
Yeah.
talk. Jared Johnson.
He's been waiting.
Well, let's hit what's a little bit of old news for the day.
Yeah, let's.
And tomorrow's race in Estevan.
Well, we might as well start with tonight.
Mandan.
canceled.
Mandan canceled, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
They
supposed
actually
to be this-
canceled yesterday,
Right,
so
right.
so no racing tonight in Mandan. And then just a few hours ago,
Go.
Estevan reported that they're not going to be able to race either and sent a picture. It looked like sailboat material to me.
We could have put
Yeah.
floaties on the cars.
Yeah, well, the low line was going to need them. I think around those tires, if you could have seen them.
If you would have got that worked in, you'd be
so,
good. But
Yeah, certainly the forecast is cool, right around 50 degrees tomorrow, and that probably was going to be less than an ideal.
One of the biggest
takeoff,
problems
so-
is you don't get people in the grandstands. And if you can't get that, you got to get the mix of people in the grandstands, cars in the pits. You have to find that happy medium. And if without grandstands, you're not going to be able to pay too many
Right.
bills. And it's a different situation in Estevan, so we're just going to use them for right now. Because they race a limited schedule, they don't have the ability to maybe make it up like a Nodak does.
Right.
Wow.
So if you have a bad night on
Good
Sunday,
point.
you have 17 more race nights to make it up. They only have 10 or 9.
Less.
8.
Yeah,
Right.
eight,
I don't
eight
even
or-
know.
I think there are 9. Yeah, I think there are nine scheduled events this year. So good point. And also the energy of racing really needs to take off with energy, not kind of a subdue situation. So
we got energy.
and I think everybody's pretty ramped up to get in the car. But the truth of the matter, sitting in the grandstand chewing on a hot dog and drinking a beer is going to be a chilly deal.
Right.
So
The
I get
Beavers
it.
are checking in. Howdy. Jeff Bieber checking in.
Yeah, my seed guys.
Yeah.
So just talked about you earlier, sizing up some rototilling in the garden. Going to have to wait till after next week's rain, but it's on the list. So
All right. Yeah, so with Estevan being canceled 2 hours ago,
That opened up a window.
yeah, my phone blew up, and I'm thinking, well, everybody that was calling says, why don't you run practice tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
And me being me, I don't like to say
Couldn't think of a reason why not.
You're right. I mean, why would I want to enjoy my Saturday? Let's just make it hectic. So I got on the phone and started making calls, and between us and the board, we're having practice tomorrow.
That's pretty awesome. And with that said, you left out an important part, at least to me, is that Williston is also having one. You contacted Williston. Yep. They felt no disrespect on that. No
conflict.
They promoted it too. So there'll be 2 practice days tomorrow.
Right.
They're going to be a little longer than yours, but
right. We had to be
nonetheless.
Yeah, we had to be. I want to be a little bit. Well, we had to be later in the day. There's some activities going on in the fairgrounds, which I called the state fair first to see if we could even do it, and they said, well, if you push her back a little bit, yep, they're fine with it. So we did that. Then the second call was over to Williston to find out, hey, do you guys have a problem with us practicing? And they came back, no, go ahead. So that's racetracks got to work with racetracks to make this deal work.
It's an important group we have there, and so
we got that.
And in the grand scheme of things, a practice in Williston and a practice in Minot is not going to hurt one or the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, I'm not making the 2-hour drive to Williston with the price of fuel.
Right, but some guys might.
Some guys might have.
Right.
And also practice days are missing some key things that race days have. I mean, the concessions won't be open. I would think that maybe a small section of the grandstand will be open for viewing. Not even.
We're not even going to open it.
Okay. So you're just going to catwalk it in the pits is all that will be available for that. Williston might have a wing available just to possibly.
Right.
So there's not a lot of financial in there.
Right.
Anyway, so I think the drivers have all been eager to get a practice day. We've certainly lost some scheduled ones already. I was able to go down to Mandan a while back, which seems like a long time ago, but
it had to be about a month ago.
It feels like it. It's I don't know. It's got to be 3 weekends ago anyway. So it was 80 degrees and warm, and it just hasn't been that lately. But nonetheless, I think it's a chance for drivers to. I think if you're going to go to Estevan and race tomorrow, which I know a bunch of us were, I think we can redirect our energies to either Williston and or Minot, and get a couple of sessions in and be ready for the scheduled Sunday that you're still going to honor your Sunday plan.
Right. With
hot laps at 4:30.
Yep.
And so you don't. This isn't a mandatory practice, but for those guys that want to shake a new car, it might be advantageous.
And like we said, or I said, I wouldn't mind getting some cars on the track and seeing what I got.
Yeah.
You know, like
a practice day is more than just racers.
Oh,
good
big
point.
time.
And for Williston and us both.
Right.
I mean, completely resurfaced tracks, rethought. I know you got wood chips on yours. Want to see what direction that goes and how long it lasts.
Right.
So,
like I've been working with Tom all week. You know, we've been down there when we can between the rain, you know, and we've been working on it. I think we're pretty good. We still got that soft spot going into one, but I don't think it's really going to affect much because it's more on the straightaway part. So, but I think we got everything lined up, but you don't know until we get cars on there, you know.
And that soft spot is on the straightaway, and it's where the concrete is underneath the dirt.
Right. It's like right at the.
It's right at that concrete seam that the fair has in there for the concerts.
As the apron comes down.
The apron comes down, and we've had a soft spot there for years.
Which Tom was just stirring it up, and he was driving the tractor over it, and the sheets foot kind of
making circles.
Yep, and it looks like it's getting quite a bit better. If we make it no more rain this week, and I think we'll be all right. Other than that, I mean, the track looks pretty good. He's working on the outside of the track, the driving lane up and all that. Right now, I'm going to go back after the show and do any more touch-up, but no,
I think it's a great choice. Again, track crew people, race car people, everybody just get that energy out on the track real quick. Like I say, it'll give you an overnighter to kind of see what direction it's heading for Sunday, and I think it will just enhance the opener. So
yep. So tomorrow,
exciting.
Tomorrow we'll do $20 to get in. No grandstands, but if fans want to come watch, you get $20 to get in through the pit trailer. You can get up,
go up on the
3 to 6.
3 to 6.
So
Okay.
You have to take it or what?
No, he's calling about practice.
Uh-huh. Do we know what time Williston's is again?
I think theirs is
12 to 6.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
something like that.
Because Troy and the gang over there and Jill and stuff, they're working hard at a resurfacing there too. So, Brandon, like you, it probably wasn't something that was going to be real attractive for me to head over there. Although Adam was checking in.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow.
2 to 6. Okay, there's a 4-hour window there. So
Yeah,
we won't have overlap then.
2 to 6. She just said right here. Watch the comment.
Oh, whoops. Well, see,
Well,
I don't get to watch
so
any of that.
So Jill, you
I'm
put
shooting
2 to
from the
6
hip over here.
Is it 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. or what?
Check out the lights.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, don't start rumors.
Yeah.
We're gonna party.
Yes. Speaking of lights, I've never even turned them on at Nodak. Hopefully, we have some.
Oh, you will.
Well, yeah.
I've done that before. Going to opening night, hitting the switch, going, "Oh, I hope these work."
Right. Been a long winter. Let's see how long.
Yeah.
3 dead ones long.
I should probably come over there tomorrow, Jill, but I'm gonna stay here and practice with Max. Otherwise, I should get up in the announcer's booth and
I
see
know.
what my home's gonna be all summer, huh?
I was in there today.
Riverboat said
No,
that they were heading over. They
Oh,
want to
that
make
one.
sure
Oh,
their race
They were
my
going
race
over
pass.
there?
Yeah, make sure all the scoring stuff was working and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Jen
so
just did that
Jen and
at,
Dave are heading over there. So
You were supposed to call and let me know what time so I could go up there.
Yeah. And I didn't.
Did you not have anything else to do or what?
Not really.
see,
I was.
You know what? You think you're gonna walk off?
was-
See ya.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, we got it.
He wants you to be the secretary
Right.
for obvious reasons.
Right.
I need one too.
Maybe we'll see. You leave the show this week, and we'll see how long Jordan and I can sit here and talk. Last, me and you, it was pretty short.
It was an hour.
The screen froze up. How do you fix it? I don't know.
Turn the heat on.
Right.
Oh my.
So who's all? Let's get on Facebook. Make some comments.
Yeah.
Who's all coming now tomorrow? That
Yeah.
we started a wildfire here in Minot.
We're at
Like your car show wanting 50, I'm going to say 60.
60
We'll show up.
cars tomorrow.
That's what I think.
I don't know if I'm ready for that, but we'll take it on.
You over or under? You think more or less?
I was thinking if we got 30, that'd be cool. But
You're going to get 30. You're going to get 30
But
legends.
I'll tell you this: Sunday, I'm thinking of 125.
Yeah, I'm thinking
thinking-
a plus 100. I'm definitely a plus 100.
I'm thinking we're going to have some old school numbers here because
Yeah.
I think the compact thing alone we're going to get close to
Yeah.
20.
yeah. You're not wrong.
So
I might move my 60 up to 70.
right,
I'll take my number. You take your number.
you see, you got 67. I'll do 75.
75.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. It's gonna make a long weekend, but I got good help. Tom's down there. Scott and Nate Jern were down there finishing up signboards. Wayne's meeting me there Sunday to finish up putting up smokers fence and tech fence, and we got to move dumpsters yet. So watch out. I might be running the Bobcat moving dumpsters when you guys are pulling in tomorrow. So
He uses a Bobcat. You know what I used for several years?
your pickup.
Yeah.
The push bumper on my pickup.
Either one
The
you
same
can't
one
see.
we use when it's in our spot.
Right.
Yeah, I moved it for you, didn't I? Why is there a bunch of green on the front of your pickup, Brandon? I have no idea.
Bad
We had to move some
grasshoppers.
stuff around.
Or red, green
Bad
or red.
grasshoppers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
So we got
Bright ones.
we got work to do. So if anybody wants to show up early tomorrow, well, I got plenty for you to do.
As you say, the gate's always open.
The gate's always open.
Jed said he might be watching mod lights in another state.
Yeah, Jedley was by today. Him and Tanya running down to Arizona for a little vacay.
Oh yeah.
And what track was it, Jed? Casa got
Has
mod
mod
lights
lights
tomorrow night. So
Yep.
Yeah, I should know
So-
this. He told me the whole story at the car show that was 2 years ago, but I forgot.
Isn't that funny?
2
Yeah,
weeks ago.
Oh, yo, that's what it was.
See,
Isn't-
when you're busy, it just seems longer.
but isn't that funny how we work though? Because like that car show does seem like a distant memory.
Big time.
It seems like longer than 2 weeks.
Right?
But there's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
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 On
You
the
got
way
kids
over-
in school a lot.
Yeah.
Which we do.
On the way over here, the kid said, "Dad, we haven't really seen you." I said, "Just get used to it."
We
Either
got another solid 2 months of it,
right,
and then we'll see.
and then we'll see.
So the SIBO Motorsports rundown, the first thing I put on there is Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Not been very nice the last few weeks.
I've been concerned. Now, we had a beautiful winter, and I say in North Dakota, you don't get out of those for free.
Yep.
I mean, if you're an outdoorsman or you do things outdoors like we do, we're paying this price now. I hope it doesn't get contagious.
And over, and I heard that next week, starting Monday, there's a bunch of rain in the forecast again next week.
As the weatherman's calling it, a nice soaker, 4 days worth.
But when is this happening? Monday?
Yeah, during
Tuesday,
the week.
Yeah.
Wednesday? Track prep Thursday, Friday?
Yeah.
Weekends are looking good.
Yeah. Adam said, I think the track's going to be wet. And I just smiled. He goes, you like them? I go, I do. And I'm getting ready for it. He said, I don't like them. Again, I do. So,
Right.
nothing waters like Mother Nature. Even when it's too much, it's still good.
Yeah, so
Eventually.
I mean, we're going on the week before the car show was Mandan's practice day, right?
Yeah.
Like the weekend before.
I was there, and it feels like months ago.
Right.
And they haven't had nice enough weather to race yet.
Yeah,
No.
they had wished they had done could have forecasted that forecast early enough to run the meltdown, because that would have been a perfect weekend. It was
Right.
beautiful. We was there, 80.
You guys canceled practice
into sunset 80.
last Sunday. You guys canceled practice, just too much moisture to try to, and you had the wood chips spread out there. You couldn't even get on the track last week.
Not until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
On Sunday.
Yeah, we got on it. And really, honestly, about 6, it was kind of like, well, you could have maybe did something 6 to 8, but it was so cold.
Yeah,
I'm like, who would have, and on I don't know.
I often
It
share
was-
you did the right thing.
Right, yeah.
potholes in my driveway kind of tell me what the rest of the world's going to look like, and I had water in them
Right.
during that whole day, and I'm like, that stuff ain't drying like it will in June or July. It's cool.
Like our, Nodak, I don't know. It's not too bad. Like usually the track isn't too bad. It's the getting to it and getting off the track.
Yeah.
It seems like
You
those
talked
are-
about that one other show there. I mean, like you say, the track is banked, so I
Right.
mean, for the most part, it
and
might
we
be
got
wet
the-
around the bottom, but
and you got the storm drain, and it runs to it and drains out. But everything else, the infield, and which I've been trying to work on it, trying to get that infield slope so it runs to the storm drain instead of this hold water. But
He said sloped, not schloped.
yeah, you're right.
right.
Don't
Great.
get confused.
Campfires
Great.
with codes.
Yeah, yeah.
Gentle.
Yeah.
It's still early.
Yeah, so Mother Nature not being nice.
Yeah.
And bring up old Larry McFall, used to be a host here, Nodak Speedway announcer. He used to lock Mother Nature in the basement. That's what he
No.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get the directions and the
and
procedures.
figure out how to do that.
all I
Because
know,
she's acting weird and kind of wanting to hang around.
Yeah.
That's not good.
all I know is if it gets 70, the grass is gonna grow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we got
When April showers that we're getting in May stop,
Right.
yeah, it'll be a lot of lawnmower work coming
Right.
up. It's coming.
But I don't know. We needed rain. I mean,
Yeah, the world we live in needed rain for
Right.
sure. So
We needed soaking rain. We did not
yeah.
need
Didn't need
downpours.
runoff rain, but
Yeah, we did
we
not need
we got that
perfect.
Yeah.
right.
And now it opens up enough for us to have a practice and a race on Sunday, and then we can go back to the soaking rain again
Yeah.
until Thursday.
tough on Boyce's Plumbing's backhoe, but he'll figure that out the
Right.
week after, as
Right.
I say. So, yeah, we'll get through it.
Is anybody coming to practice? Got any comments?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dilly
Nobody.
Bar's supposed to be listening because I told
He is listening. He checked in
he's
earlier.
checked in. Yeah.
Is
so,
he ready? Get the tire.
Well, I mean, I didn't know anything about the practice day until you announced it. So Dilly, the message here is you come up so I can put the screwdriver to your motor and
Yeah.
make sure everybody's pointing in the right direction.
and get a heat cycle on those new tires that your
Yeah.
other half that
on those cheap black rims you put them on.
right. right. Right.
Yeah, and I mean this in the most Billy, we're friends, but you got to go back home because this is the night before the races, and you can't take me out all night like you like to do. so I got to be at my best on Sunday. I got to be
because there's hot laps, right?
Yeah, fully in control of my emotions and focuses.
It's been
a night with you doesn't do well for that. So.
It's been a long time since Nodak has hot laps. You could win hot laps on Sunday.
Oh, I didn't make any stickers.
Huh. Hey, Jedley, speaking of stickers, Jedley, chime in here. Now, you were laying some policy on me that you're going to do heat race and feature win stickers. I'm not quite sure where he was going with that. We probably got interrupted by Dilly, but so I don't know. So, yeah, hot lap stickers, I like it. I mean,
but they got to be like Bobby hot laps winners or something, isn't it?
Jedley's listening, so let's get some little designs going on here. In fact, I need a little design guy for my engine stuff while we're at it. Kind of like the VP guy, Let's have some fun. And then, like, some heat race wins and feature wins. I like hot lap stickers.
All right.
Not to bring hot laps back because, sometimes hot laps is as good as it gets. Right. And you got to ride that horse for a month.
I think we tried it a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, and then nobody would go.
Yeah.
They wanted it at the beginning of the year. Everybody wanted it. So then we go, okay, that's fine. We're going to do hot laps, and it's kind of like your plan. You do them early enough so you can prep the track in between.
Right.
Do whatever
see where it's at.
See where it's at, and then you can go back to work on it, get it ready for the race night. And the first night we did it, 75% of the people went out.
Right.
Night 2, 50%. Night 3, 25%. We got all the way down to where we only had, out of the 100 cars in the pits, there's only 10 of them that went out.
I'm going to touch on something there, though, that I do think is still constructive. And I'm not necessarily great at hot lapping, but I'll go back to Williston when Jerry was running the deal. He would water, and he wasn't quite sure where he was at. So hot laps would be at 5, or they were an hour early. They'd be at 6. So they'd be at 6. And what was good about that, and even if it was a little too slimy, he could see where the track was going.
Right.
And I thought that helped him. And it helped him out a ton. And I think everybody involved on the track side could learn something from that because, as you've talked about the tour night, that dirty dog was 95 degrees and no fun. And maybe 10's enough. I mean, some guys got a new motor and they wanted to make sure it works before the rods come hanging out of the side or whatever. So even 10 cars, I think, can help the track crew read things.
What do you need hot laps for? Look what Max is doing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a pink sprint car, it looks like.
It's a mini sprint at the Chili Bowl, I think.
Oh, well, I was kind of close. It was something. It's pink just the same, so.
Looks like something I can wreck and not have to pay for.
Yeah. Ooh.
Jason Ruby said he hasn't met a driver yet that has lost in hot laps.
Well, I don't know if we have that many stickers, but I think we should start somewhere.
Jason, your wife Katie may have rolled a car in practice.
Well, see, those are standout moments.
Right.
That's sticker material.
Right.
What is that? That's a hot lap sticker from Nodak in 2024. Yeah. What else did you do? It doesn't matter.
Stand by for news.
There
will not be JBC stickers this year.
New
year, new stickers for the winners.
That'd be from my brother. See, it's a JBC, Jed Boyce Consoling versus DBI. That's kind of the friction, if you will. Friendly friction. So
gotcha.
Well, Jedley, at any rate, you got to make some little character-looking cartoon character guys here. We got to dice it up a little.
Yeah.
So.
I forgot about kids soccer tomorrow. I wonder what time that is.
Oh boy.
Well, not 3 to 6, I hope. Or the 75M is not going to make practice laps.
Yeah, I better look into this.
Don't worry, we'll have a show here while you look into it.
Yeah, I gotta look at. I gotta make sure I got a house to go home to.
This is pretty common territory. I'd make decisions on Nodak's behalf and do all this stuff, and I'd get the text from Jenny going, "Don't you remember we had this planned?" Oh crap!
Oh, date night! Yikes! I can't back up. What's my plan? Vacation in Barbados some year.
I'm just worried.
Oh, Jason Ruby says they should put a sticker on the bottom of the oil pan saying I won hot laps.
If you can read this,
I won hot laps.
I overdid it. Yeah. Well, see, things come out of these kind of think tanks.
So practice and opening weekend. The big update there is we're having practice at Nodak Speedway tomorrow. 3 to 6 p.m. $20 to get in the pits.
Yep, no grandstands.
No grandstands. People are going to get upset.
Yeah.
Why can't you have grandstands?
Yeah.
A lot of it is we don't have the security fence set up on the side ends of the grandstands. So basically, if we allow people to come in, they can just wander wherever the heck they want to go.
That wouldn't be good.
And it's just not going to work. So.
It's an impromptu deal, so it may have some minor shortcomings. But by Sunday, everything will be up to speed and everything will make sense.
Basically, what was going to happen is there's a group coming Sunday morning that's volunteering their time that's going to help finish the setup process, right?
Right.
So, therefore, it's not ready for Saturday, but we want to put cars on the track.
Yeah.
Right.
So, this is the next best scenario.
Yeah. It's not perfect, but it ain't bad. So
if you want to walk, you go by that.
It's almost perfect.
It sounds like a lot of money, but that $20 pit pass, you can go walk around the pits and talk to drivers.
Right.
Yeah.
Your entry into the pits gets you
you'll
up close and personal.
Yeah.
You'll burn up 3 hours pretty easy.
Yeah.
And give you a little different view. If you only sit in the stands, you can go watch on the catwalk. Maybe you like that better. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good
There's
point.
Plenty of room
There's a
up there.
chance to see that,
Yep.
and in this day and age, 20 is probably yesteryear's 5. So
Then
so
opening weekend
we'll
tomorrow.
We'll all live to go racing.
Opening night Sunday night.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Well,
start.
opening weekend for
North
Yeah.
Dakota.
right.
4:30 hot laps. You've already touched on that.
5 laps per
5
class.
laps.
Yep.
Okay.
6 p.m. race start
Yep.
time.
And don't
On time. National anthem will actually be about 5 minutes.
5-2.
5 minutes before,
Yep.
or 8 to 5 minutes before.
Yeah, we don't start late. No being late.
Yeah, no being
First
late. So
first heat race on the track at 6 p.m.
Well,
coming
we
around for the
usually a
green
little
flag.
a little bit before.
in the car is ready to rip.
Yep.
Yeah.
First heat race, for sure.
So then we got to see how tomorrow goes, but then I don't know what kind of intermission we're going to have, if any, Sunday night. I'd like to be tight-knit program.
And I'm going to reiterate this to everybody. My Race Pass is your source for information.
Yep.
Justin hired his secretary that gets paid $0 to go in and
What's he look like? Oh, we're looking at him. Okay.
to go in and put the My Race Pass schedule in, and it has the order of events every single night already updated. And as it changes, I will change it, or we'll go in and change it.
I mean, it might change that night due to car count. We got to see if you get
And if I have a computer nearby, I can
then you'll change it.
change
I
it.
think that's important information right there, because often, I'm not good at checking, and I just listen to somebody else tell me what they thought they heard. So, but at any rate, for the person that's trying to stay on top of everything, stay on top of that My Race Pass. It will answer a lot of questions that you have.
Right.
Because if something isn't making sense, check in with that, because it might make sense.
Do you have the
Something gets moved
practice
around.
on My Race Pass for
I
tomorrow?
think I updated it. I'm not sure.
Well, you could check.
Yeah.
I could probably check. I thought I updated it. Bo Deshaw.
For tomorrow?
Yeah, I thought I updated it.
Wow. You might get a raise.
Well,
If you double it, it'll still be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
Uh-huh.
Bo Deshaw
Tricky
is
math.
sucking up or kissing butt. I mean, he's in here. Great. This practice for tomorrow was such a great idea, Justin Smalls Medler.
Yeah, I know. It was a good idea I had.
Yeah. You should have heard the pregame language.
Oh, darn. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's impressive.
Again, the pregame language.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as smooth as it sounds right now.
Honestly, I had the report.
I thought we were going to call in some professionals.
Isn't that good how I can just change, you know?
Well, change. You were one thing coming in,
they
and then you changed completely the other way.
Yeah.
And then when we, whatever.
Is
we
that
sit
called
here-
bipolar?
Well, you know that video game you can play gambling, that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde one? I think we had a couple of shots on that. I'm not sure which one's which, but I know we had two different ones
And the
for
funny,
about 15 minutes
the best
there.
part is I just sat over here all calm going,
Yeah.
that was me. And
He's
it's
gotta
not
get them
no more.
He's got to get them edges polished up. He's way too sharp.
You guys should be nice to me.
Yeah. Well, we
are.
are.
You're here, aren't
we
you?
are
Right.
all on the same team and want the same thing. So So this is your safe place.
This is my counseling.
Alan Becky, I don't know how you did it.
Charles Essel. Charles, he'd show up to watch practice. He's ready for some racing.
Yeah.
Well, practice is like racing.
Him and Mel are good race fans. They've been chasing it forever. And
but it's practice.
Yeah.
Have you seen them Kevin Hart commercials with the whole, instead of saying practice, they say it's cashback? It's cashback.
I haven't seen it, but I'm catching up.
Yeah.
Max, you got that serious look over there.
He won't come on the show. I told him to put on the headset and sit down.
He's thinking about practice.
Yeah.
He's the opposite of his dad.
Well, you're on jack stand, so you better get her down on the tires because mine is down on the tires. And just needs the hood put on.
Mine's on flat tires.
On flat tires?
Yeah.
You got to fix that because I hate them when they go flat at the track.
Right.
You got dirt in the beads.
He's
You
tried
gotta
to
get
set
that cleaned
his.
up.
He's tried to set his down a couple times, and I keep yelling at him. Nope, not till we're ready to go. Not till we're ready.
Oh.
There might be one more thing I have to climb under there and do, or he has to climb under and do.
Craig was sharing a big smile of you yesterday at work. Yeah.
I was hoping to get it outside. We were going to get it outside tonight and load it because he was going to Estevan tomorrow, so we were going to have it loaded and ready to go. And we didn't get it outside tonight because I wanted to take some better pictures of it. The garage pictures just don't do it.
All right.
Yeah.
You better wait until the sun
Got to
comes
get her
out.
outside.
Yeah, we got to wait till the sun comes out. But, yeah, so exciting. Fear the Rear making moves. I guess it's I'm giving it to the Nodak Speedway. Smalls and the Nodak Speedway. They're making moves.
Making moves.
Creating magic out of dust. So
Making moves.
Yeah, that is making moves.
Was that a movement?
Nah, I don't want to ruin it.
Okay.
Just making moves.
We see if we survive tomorrow, and it might be.
Well, completely off topic here, but if you want to make a movement, it's your little buddy Tracy's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. You're going.
Where's the party
he called me a couple days ago. He said, "Hey, bud." And anybody that knows Tracy Summers knows exactly what I'm saying. Hey, bud.
How are you doing?
He goes, just want you to know it's my birthday on Saturday. I said, it is, huh? He goes, yep. I said, well, I got to go to Estevan and race. I said, but if they cancel, which I don't know why they would, this was Tuesday or Wednesday, here we are. I said, in the event that something goes wrong, which apparently it's happened now, so I'm on the hook, I said, where's it going to be? No surprise. The rocking horse.
So everybody's
I
going.
said, so what time?
He
says 8:30. It's all making sense.
Right.
Run your stuff home. You got to come back.
Right.
And do Tracy's birthday party.
Yep. The old track packer, Tracy's birthday party. Perfect. Go to practice. Go to the rocking horse.
Got to tune up Tracy.
I think
Dilly bar, don't overdo me.
Right.
We got to be home. I don't need to be to bed before noon, but I need to be at least of sound mind. And
I can breathe.
We got
an update on soccer tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 11:30.
a whole different day.
11:30 to 12:45. So it's almost like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You got to get lucky once in a while. You might have burned up your mulligan for the year, but it'll be worth it.
Well, on that subject real quick, since you talked about soccer, for those of you out there wondering why doesn't Nodak do this or why doesn't my schedule works for this, why doesn't Nodak practice from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., whatever? Why doesn't that happen? Because we have lives.
Yeah, well, at least other people do. So.
Right.
Other things are scheduled.
People have lives. You have two daughters in soccer.
Soccer, softball starts here shortly. Yeah, it's
I think you shared that the fairgrounds actually had something going on that didn't need the noise and the stuff that comes with us. So yeah.
We're cutting it close on that because that deal does not end until 4. But they said 1 hour of noise, they'll be fine. So
Mike Dizelle checks in.
That's
Adam
a relationship.
Adam Goff's stepdad, Mike, checking in.
Hi, Mike.
Hoping to be over here Sunday.
Can't
wait
to see
you.
Your friend. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what. Speaking
Mike's been excited to see Adam race a modified. This is going to be a magical moment for
we can talk about
everybody
that
involved.
now.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Well, we are.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, is my headset working? Not this again.
I just about got tackled when I said it. Now we can talk about it.
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
For those that
are
wondering what's going on, at the car show, we did a Friday night preview of the car show,
yes.
and Smalls brought up a guy purchasing Wayne Johnson's modified.
Yeah.
Is that where I spilt the beans? I thought it was here.
No, it was at the car show.
Yeah. You slingshotted something out there.
Jordan and I knew exactly what you were talking about.
But we didn't know each other knew what we were hearing.
Well,
what's going on here?
I got to back this up, though. Wayne comes into the board meeting and says, yep, sold the car. And I'm like, first question, is it staying around here or going out of state? Staying around here. I'm like, oh, thank God, we need mods. I said, who? Adam Goff. Really? So it's going to be here.
And Jordan and Brandon don't know a thing?
Right. What? So then I get on the show with these guys. I'm like, exciting news, and I guess we're not supposed to drop it. Well,
it wasn't my place to talk about it. That's what my attitude was.
Well, here it is. If I know
well, if
something,
Mandan was racing tonight, he would be there tonight with it in Estevan tomorrow. So
you might
it's just a matter of time.
Right.
So
I mean, nobody watches this show, so still nobody knows.
Mike Hagan checks in.
I'm mad, Mike.
I ask people who don't hot lap if their brakes work.
I appreciate what you said. Some people should hot lap to see if their brakes work. The back end of our cars would appreciate it. Smallsy, do your brakes work? We're going to find out.
They do in hot laps, so when we're racing, it's questionable.
That's awesome, Mike. I like it. Yes.
Well,
see? We're back in the game.
Right.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
How'd that one Tom Sawyer show go? I had to go up in the attic and cuss for an hour just to get the taste back in my mouth. I think this is that moment. So it's time. We're running out of time. We've got to buck up. Got to go.
Yeah.
Mike would say sometimes you just got to get in and drive the car.
Right.
That's your line, Mike, but I like it. It doesn't matter how it's scaled or what shocks you got on. Just get in and drive it.
Right.
Just get
go.
in and wheel it.
That's what I like about
just grab it and go.
That's what I like about hot laps. You can send it in there as hard as you want because if you spin out, who cares? But then you know what you got for the heat race that pays.
If you spin out in hot laps, you get the sticker.
Well, I was going to say, you talk about winning hot laps. Smallsy last year on the Estevan opener. That might be the decade sticker.
No, the last night.
That was championship night.
Or was that champion? Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay,
haven't been up there for 4 years and show up championship night. Who is this guy?
What's going on out there? We got a late model? Well, Smallsy.
This is what you guys been missing. And then they used a picture on Facebook today. I'm like,
and you said the 75M is going to be there. I'm like, ooh. Yeah. As Dylan says, bread and water. Make sure you can survive this deal. Yeah. The energy is high.
Right. I was almost thinking about putting tabs on my pickup to make sure I got across the border, but
mine are due this month, which means I got the rest of the month.
I want to know, is that a thing? I couldn't think.
As for getting across the border?
Yeah.
Well, as a guy that hasn't always been properly tagged, I can tell you that didn't stop me.
Okay.
So they want to know if you're a criminal, not so much if your vehicle's up to speed.
Right.
That's been my experience.
And it's back to the money.
Which I have everything corrected as we speak, to the best of my knowledge. Well, I have a collector's plate, so I'm good there. So, or Pioneer plate or whatever it's called.
Right. That's why you got to. Sometimes you got to pick your poison. Do you want to spend $100 on tabs, or do you need to have to get in the gate?
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Right.
If you didn't understand what you just said, you haven't lived where we live. Because I understood it well.
Right.
Speaking of, is Kelly checking in?
Right. Yeah. That's her.
Because it's about a Kelly moment because you're heading there. So.
Financial advice from the racers.
Yeah. We can tune you up before you go see Kelly.
Right.
I mean, we can pregame you well.
I mean, that would save you one phone call right there by not buying tabs for the truck and the trailer.
Yeah. I hate to get into this story, but there was one time that my truck required a $1,000 rear end. And I said, I can make this up if I don't put tabs on my truck for 10 years. And I didn't. I went 10 years without hanging tabs on. I got picked up once, the flood year, going across the spillway.
Yeah.
They had it at 25, and apparently I was trucking across it at 40, enjoying the view.
Right.
But there's a guy on the other end. He flags me over. I'm like, what's this guy up to? because he's dressed in normal street clothes. I'm thinking he wants to talk about race cars. I'm heading to Dickinson.
Yeah.
So he goes, hey, you were going 40 in there. I go, okay. The speed limit's only 25. I'm like, holy, the green machine broke the speed limit? Where are we going with this? So yeah, one thing leads to another, and he's writing me up. He's apparently an unmarked cop or whatever, and he's writing me up, and he leans ahead to look around at the bumper, and he goes, your tabs aren't current. I'm like, you don't even know. He's just going off color, and I'm like the third time in the yellow. Yeah. So we went red, blue, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue. Right. And he kind of takes a double take. He goes, it's more than a year. I'm like, stop there. And he did. He read my mind. Right. So I made up for that $1,000 rear end the same way you're talking. Right. So, yes, financial advice here is real.
Right.
So if you got let's go to the Smallsy and Jordan and Brandon game of financing.
But Brandon don't spill too many beans.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I never had to do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You haven't lived.
Yeah.
You haven't lived. Right. You got to look around and go, something's got to go here before Christmas.
Right.
I hope it ain't me. So
do I really need to go mow the neighbor's lawn and give him a bill?
Yeah. I hope we don't blow it up doing it, because we're going backwards then. But right. So if you want to go out and snag a $20,000 racing loan, stop by.
Right. Yeah.
And let us know the equity in your house. I can tell you how to go from there.
Let me know how many vehicle titles you got.
And as they say, bring your last year's taxes too. So so your stories match your numbers. Because you thought you made $60,000, but you made $24,000.
Right.
Yeah. And you're upside down on 3 credit cards. Bad. So, I can tell you at that point, things ain't looking good.
That's almost 3 motors. That ain't good.
Right. Yeah. Don't go see Kelly.
Kelly.
I'll save her the work.
You might have to do the second job thing for the winter.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
And hope it snows every day.
Right. Kelly is checking in.
She is.
Oh, boy. This is called creative financing.
Right. I got a job.
Kelly, we're just going to screen them for you.
Kelly, are you busy tomorrow?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What are you thinking?
We need a money lady.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need a change box. That's what we heard.
1:30 to 6.
Yeah. So when people come in with a 50 on their 20, we need the change box.
I'm not sure Jordan and I should be handling it. If anybody's been watching.
Yeah. Well, creative financing. We can take it from here.
One practice day and Jordan comes back with a new hauler. Needed a stacker.
I need 20 tires and now I can get them. Oh, no.
The funny part was when Jordan walked in, you looked at him and he sat down in the chair over there and you looked at him and go, "What are you driving tomorrow?" And he knew the answer in his mind, but he was wondering where you were going.
He was nervous how
the
to
question
respond.
was too easy.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the green race car, but the answer was too easy, so I had to wait one more second. Maybe I'm driving the pit shed.
Right.
Maybe I don't know what's left. Maybe I'm running the water truck. Because the green anything was not the right answer.
Right.
The question was set up for an easy answer.
Because
it wasn't an easy answer.
You wanted practice pretty hard.
Yeah.
What are you driving tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, besides my race car, apparently the grader, the wheel packer. I don't know. I'm going to be down there. Let's see, it's 3 to 6. I'll be down there about 12:30.
Yeah.
And I'll just see what I do. I'll be as surprised as the rest of us.
I'll just text you the code to the gate so you can get in because I'll be at soccer.
Yeah, you're tied up till 12:45.
Right.
So who's the backup plan on you? Or are we all at the table?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brandon, don't look away like you don't know I was just talking to you. You don't have a soccer game, and neither do I.
I don't even have a wife and daughter in town.
So you got way more time than me.
No,
man, you're
I'm
gonna be
busy.
down there at 10. It's still kind of cold at 10. I like to let things warm up all the way.
All right.
I'm busy. I got some Netflix show I gotta watch or something.
Oh my God, watching a movie when we're at practice day.
Wouldn't that be?
Oh man,
people do that.
Don't go see Kelly. She ain't giving you no money. You don't have the right amount of enthusiasm.
Yeah, right.
You are right. I don't need money for racing. I need money to send a girl to college.
Yeah. We.
Uh-oh. We do. We need money.
You getting a new race car? No.
Are you getting a new
Kids
rig?
going to college.
Are you getting a new rig? No. Kids going to college.
No. Right.
I think Max and I have had the same discussion about 17 times. He has all these big grandioso plans of everything he's going to do, and I looked at him and I said, your sister's going to college, buddy.
Right. Do the math.
Yeah.
What are you driving tomorrow? Apparently my Cobalt for the next 10 years. That's the right answer.
Right.
Take care of it. You need it forever. So.
That's what you're taking to college.
Yeah.
But, Dad, well, you're the second child.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Do you
You're
really
next.
think he's college material over there?
No.
Not the way he's hitting the wall. He looks like BVI material.
Nathan,
oh, boy.
Nathan Watney has a question for you, Smalls.
Oh, this ought to be good. I can answer it.
Story time with Smalls.
Completely off topic.
Oh, funner.
He wants to know the plan on May 11th at High Air Ground for the kids' car show. How many cars are needed or wanted? And somehow he's got to get his kid there.
Yeah.
Bring them all. Bring me a cake, too, because what else is May 11th?
Williston, so be careful.
You're wrong again.
Band-Aid.
It's somebody's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
You know my mom's, but not mine?
Well, yeah. First things first.
I know yours.
Well, yeah. Well, I got to get into your little helper first, and then first things first. Apparently, it's a Mardi Gras week, 4th through the 11th.
Whose birthday's tomorrow?
Tracy's.
And?
Ooh, tomorrow,
The 74.
Darren.
Oh, Darren's. Okay.
Yeah. I had a tough time when I was a kid to understand how his birthday was before mine. I said, that ain't right. I still don't understand it.
Oh God, your math. Yeah. I'm going to screen you before you go see Kelly because you got neat math. We could go somewhere with your math. I haven't even thought of that part.
I did. I traveled the whole country.
Yeah. Darren's birthday's a week before you, and how can you be older? I like that. I like that.
I'm telling you. It was a problem for many, many years.
Oh, man.
My mom still hasn't explained it to me.
Yeah. Well, she can't. Well, and if she does, I want to be there to listen because I want to broaden my horizons. I'm nowhere near. I'm not there. I'm on a 2-lane road.
So the guy in charge of the High Air Ground that lined it all up, Scott, this is his deal. This was his project. Okay. Kids Day, 11 to 1:30, High Air Ground, as many cars as we can get.
Okay.
So there we go.
Perfect.
See, that's how the board works.
Yeah.
This guy did the project.
Good check-in with Nathan, promoting the sport. That's exactly what this is about. So I'm selfishly going to load up and go to Williston, but I'm glad that people are going to represent.
I'll be there.
You don't want to
You're going to
come on the late
see me
shift.
jump into the foam pit?
Whoa, the math of the green machine getting to Williston.
That's right.
If you leave first, all the support vehicles are coming. Yeah. It's kind of like interest rates. So, right. Because Adam and I were heading out together, and he's friendly enough to let me lead, and that way he can see things and smell things and pull over and help me fix things if required. So, but again, back to Nathan's question there. What time tomorrow on the 11th? And bring friends. Represent well. Represent our sport well. And be positive even when you want to be mad.
He heard you say something about jumping into a pit. Is Smalls jumping?
Oh, yeah. Are you boinging into the foam pit? You said something. I'm gonna rely on the video of this.
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, you did. You said something about a foam pit.
Sure, you know.
You did.
Yeah.
You heard that,
Yeah,
but you don't know my birthday.
And Nathan did too. Yeah. Well, see, you get me off the main highway here, and then it takes me a little while to GPS up again.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty hard to get out of the foam pit.
Well,
you're not disagreeing?
Well, those little kids zip right back out of there, but I ain't taking no chances.
I don't think I'm very little.
I'm a senior citizen, so I could get lost and never be found.
Right.
I'm forgotten. Oh, man.
Just like that seat I got into today. I had to widen that baby out.
Yeah.
Did you have to put the Porta Power in there to widen it out?
No, I turned sideways and gave her one of these, and I felt the back go and this. I'm like, I think this ought to go good.
Feeling good now. Yeah.
Fell right in.
It's amazing how far seats have come along, because the fact that you could bend a newer style seat is they're hard to do, but they weren't hard to do 30 years ago.
No.
I don't know what kept us in there. Divine intervention, I think.
Right.
So, cause we didn't have much for seats like we have now. So, yeah, you didn't crack anything. Don't have to do any welding.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's what we on Flow Racing. We were looking for some racing to watch the other night out here while we were working on Max's car, and they have the Legends of Midget or whatever. They have them series, the Flow series, best midget drivers ever or whatever, and they went through 3 or 4 of them. How they lived, most of them didn't,
right?
But how they lived through that stuff is absolutely amazing.
Horrific
rollovers. I don't deal with our insurance people, but if they had to deal with me, I think I'd just respond, hey, we're doing quite well nowadays.
Yeah. I think it's another reason why, as you're getting older, the older people are able to continue to race. I think our safety and containment is so much better.
Yep.
I mean,
and if we're talking about, say, I gotta say, hey, one call to Bo, boom, rescue crew's there tomorrow. How good is that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because practice don't happen without them.
And they're racing enthusiasts too. I mean, Bo's been involved in boards and promoting too, and that's awesome. I mean, we're all pointing the same direction. That's awesome. That's awesome. Speaking of safety, and we're there. So, God dang, I was going to take a picture of it. I'm at Home Depot, and I see the fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
And even though I got one underneath my seat, I'm like, I'm going to get another one. And I'm going to get that mounted up in the back of my trailer. And I'm going to share that with Smallsy, because that was your big deal on your inspiration meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team Greens.
Got one. 2 in the truck and the trailer.
Well, they're both in the truck as we speak.
Right.
But the new one's going to get mounted on my wall.
In the trailer,
So
Max's is sitting outside with the bracket on the back of the car. We're mounting it in the trailer after the show here.
And where's mine?
So the message, see, this is your idea, so I'm setting you up.
I might not even get to practice tomorrow.
I'm setting you up. So you said.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Where's Alan Becky here?
They're getting me a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, you're like one of those hot dogs on the grill. You're getting black marks on you, so you better be paying attention here. So
I think I'm more
fire extinguishers are lined up.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're doing it.
We listened.
Right.
And I don't like to listen. So
about 5 or 6
but you
years
were
ago,
talking.
You don't like to listen, and you listen to me.
Well,
that's got to be a movement there. I got to hear movement.
That is a movement.
There we go. Here, we finally got one.
A complete catastrophe.
we
have a movement.
We have an Iowa check-in. Zach Heidelbrink.
Hey, I wanted to do that on the show. Who's the furthest away that checks in? I was hoping someone from Iowa. Boom, got it.
Zach's
didn't even
here.
Hi, Zach.
If you're wondering, Zach, this is Jordan Boyce over here, and this is Justin Medler over here.
Yeah,
I'm way older than I act.
Smalls is just Smalls.
Yeah. If you never met me, well, enjoy, because you don't know what's gonna ever.
Zach's in Minnesota. My apologies.
Oh,
well, tell him drive south.
Ways away.
How far from Iowa are you? Get going.
Yeah.
We need
to maybe see it from there.
Right.
Brian Teige checked in.
Hi, Brian.
We need to come over and do some paddle fishing with him. And he also says,
I see they pulled a 131 pounder out of there. Well, that looked pretty big.
I'll just be quiet on this, because I don't know nothing about fishing.
Yeah.
Zach said he'll be in Boone tomorrow.
Boone? There we go.
Well, good luck, Zach.
I think he's the flag man in Boone. Pretty sure.
Is that what he's doing? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't. My car is black.
Your car's black.
So when I go to Boone, look for a black 67.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know that Boone's ever seen a black 67. They have seen plenty of green ones. So, but
maybe I'll be green for Boone. 67.
Yeah.
Well, that thing in your garage is green, so I don't know what you're up to, but we'll have to see how the weekend progresses here. So
I better call my driver for that car and see if he's showing up tomorrow.
In case you're curious, Zach, on who this guy is, he was the yellow and pink 75M last year.
That was
That's
on
super.
The one that ran into everything, including the hot dog stand.
That was on Spin Cycle.
Spin Cycle.
Heat races were good. Got to the feature. Whoa, what happened?
Yeah. Huh. Somebody left an axle out.
Yeah, something.
Oh.
Jeez.
Huh. Yeah. Well, yeah.
We live, though. We can try again.
This is the president of our local race club.
Right. And
don't judge all of us by this.
hey,
keep an open mind.
We've already made it 1 year. This year,
1 year.
Yeah. Wow.
He's full of confidence now going into year 2. Last year at this time he was like,
hey,
what do I do?
Saying sophomore
what do I do?
jinx here, so no sophomore jinx.
Yeah, because how many features did I win my sophomore year?
0.
Oh, no, you had a sophomore jinx.
Yeah.
Don't do that again. You're the president.
Right.
Keep everything moving.
We're going to find out tomorrow.
I listened to some of your motivational skills here a little while ago.
Yeah, well, you never even said anything about my speech. Was it okay? Good?
I missed last week's meeting,
right,
so I was absent, so I'm not quite sure where I can go with that. But yeah, talking about your inspirational meeting, I thought everything was pretty good. I mean, it was informative, and that's the most important part. You talked about a half hour longer than you thought you were going to, which meant it was 45 minutes.
Right.
And Kanab was pretty good about feeding you the notes.
Yeah.
So I thought all in all, as a group, you worked pretty nicely together.
It almost looked like we knew what we were doing, huh?
Well, and that's the most important part.
Looking like it.
Looking like it goes a long way. So
I thought there was a pretty good attendance.
I thought the attendance was good. There was a few questions in the crowd.
But
I
not
thought
too
everything
many.
was pretty decent. Yeah.
Didn't seem like anybody was mad about what was going on.
45-minute deal. Yeah. Again, I didn't get a chance. Again, April insanity was real for me. It got a grip on me. I couldn't get out. I was stuck trying to get a car done, because thinking we were going to have our little day.
You missed out on the car show with a car.
Yeah, so I know.
Kelly, the banker Kelly checks in. Last week was a pretty uneventful episode. The co-host fell asleep.
Oh,
yeah, she did.
Yeah, well, you said she wanted to get up and go lay down there.
Yeah,
so.
she did. She was sleeping over there.
Well, what is she, 6?
No, 7.
7, yeah.
Close.
Yeah, well.
And they get up early.
I think I wanted to do the same at that age. Listening to the guys talk about race cars. Not
well, she was pretty excited on the way over here, but it really.
Well, as soon as she seen me, she's like, I don't want to be around this guy.
When the light leaves the drapes.
Right. But that's what shocked
coming
me.
Down quick.
You brought him here tonight, and I'm sitting here working on.
I was still in the pickup. They just came in like it was their own place.
Yeah, they just roll right in the door, and they come around the corner. Hi.
Well, a lot of love in the room. What are you driving?
Yeah.
You tell me. The Packer. That's what I was thinking.
You're right. Right.
So, but no, I thought your speech was, just what they're supposed to be. Just a little State of the Union.
Yeah.
And for those that are wondering, what is being discussed here is at the car show you have a general membership meeting that is mostly an informative meeting to racers.
Which I skipped out on last year because I was a little nervous. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this year I thought we knew what the hell we were doing.
Yeah. I thought you touched on some great topics. Getting equipment fixed around town as you've been sharing over the course of the winter.
And speaking of that, we said we were going to buy a new tractor. There, we did get it.
Did get it, okay. Wow.
We've been using it, so yeah.
Wasn't just talk.
No. No.
So
not just moves.
Well, yeah, right. You got to be careful with those two words. You can get that messed up. So
we can't have two movements in one show.
Yeah.
Because we just got our
might
first
have to take
one.
a nap.
Right.
But no. Again, you talked about equipment. You're very concerned about an efficient show, and of course, I understand what you're saying, but I'm a guy that likes to race under the lights for features. So we're about an hour apart on what we're thinking there, but nonetheless, it's your show, and I'll do what you're doing. So I have no choice.
We need more racers that say that.
Yeah. Well,
to a point.
I just think the energy of our racing is cooler for the features under the lights.
I think
that
it's right here. It's right here on the wall. Well, you can't. I'll take down the graphic here. Just a sec. It's right here. So you have 1 year. Look at the complete darkness of this one, or not complete darkness, but a feature race under the lights.
But when was that?
Tougher than dirt tours, so middle of June.
Yeah, but it's not always been there.
Well, this one here was June. It was 2020, whatever.
Call the guy that runs a tour and ask
the
him.
year before this one. This one here was Max's rookie year, so that was
Okay.
2022. That was 2021 because Brock was not racing; he was holding the camera there. So
Okay.
dark, sunlight.
Yeah. And again, it's just me. It's just my opinion.
I like them
the
under the
excitement
lights
of our
too.
sport, I like in the light.
But it gets to be so light.
Sorry, under the
Right.
lights. And again, we talk about different parts of the world, and Zach was on there. Now,
Yeah.
now the Boone world,
It's
that
dark.
area,
Yeah.
they're dark at 8.
Right. No
That's
matter
easy.
what. Right.
We have sunset at 9:50 for 3 weeks in June and the first week of
Right.
July.
That's
So,
not easy.
I don't want to. I'd like to see the last 2 features start at 10 o'clock, and they is what they is. That's because I think that's a nice balance. But it is Sunday night, and people have to get back home. I know all those things, but somewhere in there, I like that. So,
and
I get we start at 6 in May because it gets cold and all that stuff there. But nonetheless, the sun's still up too long. So, still up till 9 right now.
We need to get that time change thing pushed through.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be.
You guys are getting dings, but
No, I was just checking the. See, I'm the president of the Nodak Speedway, but I'm not allowed to be on the Facebook page.
Oh.
So I have to.
Well, that's nice that you're surrounded by people that know who you are.
Right. right.
You might not have the cleanest language.
Right.
You're working on it.
Right. I have to text people and tell them what to post on there.
Yeah. In your words, and then they turn it into receivable words.
Because I'm pretty sure if I had a post, we're having practice tomorrow, it might have been, hey, we're having effing practice at 3 to 6 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
If you want to come, you come. If you don't, stay home.
And don't ask any more effing questions.
You're right.
Yeah.
So
Be there or eat blank.
Right.
Right. So again, your environment's working with you.
right.
Your leadership is good. Your presentation is edgy.
Right.
So you can get away with that at a driver's meeting, but I don't know you can get away with that talking in front of the grandstand.
I don't even do those because I don't want to get fired up. I know my place. I'm not going to be the announcer, not giving the pit meetings, not working the pit trailer.
Why do we let him on here?
Because I'm special.
Well, yeah. We want the full circumference
We need ratings
of
here.
the color of
Right.
of the color shot, apparently. So,
All right.
So, yeah.
Should we move to Texas Red upcoming schedule here real quick?
Texas Red.
It's not much to
yeah,
talk
and then,
about.
then the hot sauce, and then I better get back to work
So,
since somebody scheduled
Going
practice.
into Texas Red, Jed was over today. He wanted to see the cars he lettered and see how well they turned out. He approved that. So anyway, we went walking outside. He goes, "Holy smokes, you got a big fence around your garden." I go, "I do."
No deer are getting
I got
in there.
Jeff and Justin's corn on hand too. So he goes, well, they shouldn't be able to get in there. I said, well, it's only 6 feet. I understand they can still get in there, but for the first time, it will be harder than it's ever been. So if they get in there, I'm afraid they ain't going to get back out. But
Then what are you going to do if you get one in there and you can't get it back out?
No.
He might just have a pet.
Well, then I'm going to put prison angles on it next year with barbed wire. I'm going to bank it out, ramp it out so they don't even want to. They'll run into that and hit the ground.
You don't have too far to go to get material.
Right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We want to go there and go under the fence. No. It's their fence that separates us. So.
Okay. Texas Red.
There we go.
And we're back. Thank you,
Uh-huh.
Jeff and Justin, again. For
Yes. Yeah, so I was sharing with my brother. I said, I got Jeff and Justin's little plot here all planned in this corner. Oh, yeah. Well, again, he said, hopefully the deer stay out. Well, they better, because I said so.
They better.
I said so. They've been cruising through the yard, so they're waiting.
Upcoming schedule, we've said it several times, but we're going to reiterate again.
Yep.
Nodak Speedway, or no, we're going to go with this. Tonight, Mandan's canceled. Dakota Speedway's canceled tonight due to weather. Estevan Motor Speedway tomorrow night, May 4th, is also canceled due to weather.
We got 2 practices.
2 practices.
Well,
Williston's is first.
Yep.
2 to 6.
2 to 6 p.m.
And Nodak's going to have one 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
And the reason it's 3 is because there's other things going on at the fairgrounds that do not want to hear the noise.
And Smalls has to be a soccer dad.
And Smalls has to be a soccer dad.
Right.
Right. So
And
I'm going to get there early enough to see how the Packer works.
Yeah. And if you want to see how I am as a soccer dad, what time is it? 11:30 to 12:30.
Well, you said there was an earlier one, too.
Yeah, 9:30 to 10:45, somewhere in there.
Are they each on a team? Is that what the deal is?
Yeah.
2 different teams?
Yeah, so I gotta spin circles and watch. Well, when they're at the same time, but tomorrow will be a little bit easier on me.
2 complete shows.
2 complete shows.
Wow. No, I ribbed you a little bit when you were being a hockey coach there. Yeah, I think you're okay at those things. The racetrack, a little containment there.
I yelled at Kendra. A little bit, but yeah, I don't really want to be that dad. That's because if somebody says,
now that you bring it up, I do want to go with it. I want to see if you are that dad, if you are that parent, coaching from the stands.
I watched
with all your deep brilliance.
Right. I watched Kennedy play.
I've heard of you in my time.
I watched Kennedy play. Her game got over, and I walked over to Kendra. I'll be honest. I'm a little bit harder on Kendra, but she likes to get in there and play. And I walked over there, and I could tell she was getting a little tired, and I just yelled, "Run!" And she turned and looked. And gave me the look like, shut up. But I think my point got made.
Oh, watching these girls grow up is going to be so much fun.
Well, you should have asked them what they had to do before we went to school today. I had them cleaning the house.
Oh.
And then I gave them a little speech.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we had donuts for adults today, so that's how our day started. It wasn't bad. I had a chocolate long john.
They enjoyed the house cleaning, so. I think we're on the right path.
On the right path.
I think.
Gonna make them housewives.
Something.
You're keeping them in moves.
Right. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
to finish out the weekend schedule, Nodak Speedway Sunday night.
Opener, which is going to be everybody's opener now. What looked like the 3rd race of the weekend, and maybe the 4th weekend of racing because Mandan got in 3 of them now. So who knew?
Yeah.
And the weather isn't raining.
No.
Going to be windy.
70.
Going to be windy.
70, though.
Yeah.
When's the last time we had 70?
When we went to Mandan for practice.
Right. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So make arrangements.
4:30 hot laps, 6 o'clock race time.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm sensing about a 9:30 finishing because it's the first night and there's going to be a few of us that spin out because we forgot how to drive. I hope it's not me, but it might be.
Me.
Yeah, well.
If you spin out, we're in trouble.
It'll be a midnight finish.
Yeah. Who's running the place? I don't dare ask. That yellow 75M's bouncing her off the wall. I'm glad I don't have that headset on.
I don't even get to drive, though. I don't race.
Yeah.
So if I spin out, it's probably in a tractor.
Oh, you might. You might be in the water truck, flip around backwards, and tip it over.
Wouldn't that be something? My first rollover.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We'll make you a sticker.
Yeah. That'd be one of those shiny ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So hot lap stickers are in the thought process,
right.
kind of like Dome Talk. So yeah, we gotta keep going with this hot lap deal. The hot lap standouts on the left side there.
Hot
lap standouts.
Yeah.
So,
it works. We're looking to fill something in right there. Maybe even a
we
even
need
a
to have
sponsor.
some hot lap standouts. Yeah,
Right.
because everybody is certain they've won them a time or 3.
Yeah.
And maybe it's time we start counting.
That'd be good for Bones Barbecue hot lap standouts.
There you go. Hot lap standouts.
I'll get a hold of Lundeen.
Yeah,
I did a whole lap of on 3 wheels. When? Well, in hot laps. Well, hot laps don't count. Well, they do now. I got a sticker.
Right.
See, it's a 3-wheeler sticker. Leave the left at home. I did for the whole lap. Well, how'd you do the rest of the night? I don't want to talk about it. Started in the front and backed up. Why? I don't know. I wasted it all in hot laps.
Ran out of talent.
Yeah, burned up my quota.
Yeah.
3 laps of hot laps.
Hot sauce topic?
Hottie sauce.
Did you get the text
I
from him with us?
I did. Yeah. In Isaac's own words, a lot of tractor window time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't really delve into it because I wanted to wait till I was in the presence.
I thought of it today at about 5:45 before he walked in and made me his secretary, and I had to do some other stuff to create a graphic for it to go on the screen if we wanted to go that direction. But I never even got it done. So.
Yeah. Well, and it's hard to follow what we're talking about, so I'll let you kind of explain what Isaac's tractor window time come up with. It was interesting, kind of like our hauler talk.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where did the text go?
Well, on my phone, it's like way
buried.
Yeah.
There it is. It's all the way back there. I had to go scroll about 6 times to find it. Basically, what he wants us to do.
Only 2 for me. You guys are important.
What he wants the Dirt Weekly host to do, that'd be the 3 of us.
Oh, no.
He wants to call it the
I didn't raise my hand. No.
The Dirt Weekly Hot Sauce Dirt Draft.
Dirt Draft.
And this is just for the Nodak Speedway.
Okay.
And he wants to do a snake draft like fantasy football, which I don't even know what that is because I don't play fantasy football.
See, I don't either, so that's kind of where I started getting that's where the water started getting kind of murky.
That's where he lost me.
And he wants we cannot pick the same driver, so if you pick a driver, I can't pick the same one.
So we're playing against each other.
The 3 of us are playing against one another.
Kind of like the announcer guys were doing there for a while.
And it's the cumulative, I can't even pronounce it. It's total points.
Yeah.
Total points of the drivers at the end of the year, but we can also do total points that night and give you nightly winners.
So just to be clear, do we have to pick our 3 like at the front of the season and just live with them?
We pick tonight.
For the whole season?
For the whole season.
Yeah.
We got time for this.
Well, I'm as prepared as I ever am. But we're going to have to go at this one at a time so somebody can't hog all of the faves.
So that's what we start. We do each class individually. So you'd start with hobby stocks.
So we'd start youngest to oldest every time.
Now, see? As Kermit says, it's hard being green. Or it ain't easy being green. That's what he actually
What's
says.
the trophy?
I don't know. We'll have to come up with a trophy.
He has to. It's his idea. He's causing little.
Well, he can come up with a trophy.
Little hot sauce moments.
Right? Right here on the show.
Little jalapeno. Jalapeno. Huh. Jalapenos, yeah.
So who's going to keep track of all this?
Well, that's what I'm doing here real quick.
Well, we got orange sticky sheets here, it looks like.
that is up your alley, right?
Yeah, pretty good because usually it's on my hand,
right.
and by morning it's gone.
When those came out, you're probably like, wow.
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
A guy can look important with these.
Yeah.
Still get nothing done.
Has anybody ever showed you the little thing on your phone where you have the notes?
No. I've heard about this. I do not know where that's at. I do not know. I have not visited that on my phone. Everybody says, you got notes on your phone. I'm like, might have to send a text to myself. Apparently that's not that.
You don't have to do that.
No. I don't know how you would.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah, youngest to oldest.
Jordan, why you got 2 phones? Well, I got to send notes to this one so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. There. That would make sense to me. It ain't easy being green. Tread lightly.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we got to pick our 3. Well, how do we know they're showing up every night, or is that part of the game?
That's part of the game.
That's part of the deal.
That's part of the game.
Because you don't know, and like in football, you don't know if that guy's going to get hurt.
That's part of the game.
Well, again, I'm as prepared as ever.
Better get your My Race pass out.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, it's a cool idea, I guess. I've never done fan. I shouldn't say I guess.
I think we're doing it.
Yeah. Well, looks like he's starting to line things up.
Yeah,
so.
we're
starting to line things up.
Yeah. The moment of truth is coming in here.
Really doing
I'd like
it,
to know how many
Harry.
Canadians are going to travel. God, I wish I knew that answer. So.
Well, you should have read your text and did some research.
I kind of got stuck on. Well, actually, when it did the snake draft, I'm like, that must be a different word there. But you said it like it's true, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Snake draft. I guess I don't.
Yeah, that's what he wrote. And I'm like, yeah, it must be a different word. It got spelled wrong. No, you said it like you know what you're talking about. So
somebody needs to explain what a snake draft is because I don't even know. So we start with Jorn, go me, then Smalls, and then Smalls again, back to me, back to Jorn. Is that a snake draft?
So the
when do I
last
get to
person
go
gets
first?
gets a double whack, so he gets the third and the fourth choice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not scared to go youngest to oldest. I know what I'm not talking about. I know what I'm not talking about. So,
are people commenting on here?
Are people even watching?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy,
this is genius.
Oh.
Somebody you should get.
This is genius, and it's going to be played by guys that don't know what they're doing.
Right. Yeah.
You should get a Burger King crown for the winner.
A Burger King crown.
I haven't had
paper
supper.
crown.
I'm going to have to go there. I need a kid's
Off
meal.
subject, but kind of sort of not. At my house, we got a little pumpkin that we do, and we guess how many pumpkins we grow a year. So we're 2 years deep into this pumpkin deal. So this is similar.
Yeah.
This is what I'm paralleling it with. So you get to be the pump king at our house if you can guess the number of pumpkins, and I have not won it yet.
So I got a good chance at this.
Yeah. As good as anyone at this table, it looks like.
When are we guessing pumpkins on the show?
Mindy says we gotta have our numbers in like when school starts.
Oh, this fall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, we let you go deep. You can come by and count off. We got 15 so far. I think you're only going to get 3 more. Well, okay, that's your guess. At any rate, this is what they get wrote on and put in an envelope. So it's professional.
Yeah.
It's real.
Sounds like you guys need a secretary there, too.
Yeah. Well, Tina and Mindy, they both won. It might be some in-house cheating. I'm not sure. I just plant the dang things, and here we are. So.
You should know how many.
Well, that's tricky, too. So it's kind of like corn. So back to Texas Red. How many corn cobs come up on a given corn stalk?
4.
Well, see, I would have thought something like that, too, but I'm only showing like 1.
What?
Maybe 2. So like pumpkins, they're like, holy smokes, you plant like 9 pumpkins, you're going to have 40 pumpkins. No, you get about 9. Each pumpkin only knocks out about 1, maybe 2. In my garden anyway, unless the deer are getting me. We'll see. Maybe it'll change this year. But yeah. So now I'm trying to get sharper at the game here. I need to do some research like on pumpkins. How many pumpkins are expected out of a given pumpkin seed?
You can Google that, right?
Well, I haven't yet, but I'm going to go there. I got to till August, so I got to get them in the ground first.
I just want to stop everybody right here.
We are talking about racing, aren't we?
What happened to this
This is the
show?
Nodak presidents.
Anywhere,
past and present.
Anybody in the world, has anybody in the world ever thought they would hear Jorn Boyce talking about gardening?
Yeah. Well, not me.
On a pod,
and it is me.
On a podcast.
Yeah. Well, if you want to build a motor, we can do that next. But right now we're doing pumpkins.
Well, you're watching your pumpkins grow. You're building motors.
Yeah. Get a short block together and go out there and check. Anything move in the last hour? That one looked like he grabbed onto that little dandelion next to him. So
Jeff Bieber says 2 on a corn.
2 on a corn.
See? I was only getting 1 on my non-Texas red corn. Now I got Texas red now, so I'm thinking I'm getting about 100 seeds in the ground. So when we have these parties, we're gonna get corn. Yeah, we're gonna have some Texas red out of my garden corn. That's what I'm thinking. Keep them damn deer away.
Okay, should we go with the hobby stocks? Are we gonna let Smalls go first, or what are we gonna do?
Yeah, well, and
I'm guessing there's a top one that everybody's gonna take.
Yeah.
Should I just start typing it or what?
Yep. I got him.
Go for it.
70.
Okay.
Ted Hawksprung?
I didn't say plus.
Okay. Now, the cumulative points, so does this mean they're point standings at the end of the year?
At the Nodak.
So, but you're
going
to get 3 drivers per class. So, he might have Caden with the high points, but you might get some better.
Oh, and it's all 3 of your drivers put together. Okay.
All 3 of your drivers put together.
Okay.
So
your turn.
I'll go chalk. I'll go Kyler Satrin.
I thought you were going to take Doug Thompson.
Well, Doug's not sure he's racing yet. I'm checking in all the time. He says it's sitting there on jack stands.
Yeah, I drive by.
Hey, side note, Doug's birthday is on Becky and my birthday, too.
Oh, gee.
So, yeah, there you go. The trifecta.
You're right.
Know your environment.
Random dirt on random nights, random topics,
birthdays.
random thoughts.
Right.
Yeah.
We got to be getting paid for this. We were teaching the public way too much. Birthdays, banking.
Jesus.
How
man. We need to build a motor someday. Not today. So.
It's been a long time since we did that.
Okay. I'm going with 51X.
Brenner.
I'm doing the Brenner Dogger.
Man, this is going to get...
Yeah. And it's going to get tricky now.
Geez, I got somebody to come disc your garden as the show went on.
Really?
And he's a farmer. Gus.
A little walk behind tiller? I got a 20 by 80.
So who's your next one?
Oh, I get to go again. Oh, I need a list. Do you have my race pass up?
You do.
I didn't bring it up.
This is his tiller. I couldn't get it big. That's how.
My God!
That's how
He'll
they
knock my fence down.
That's how he tilled their garden.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate, but I'll lose my fence.
So we've knocked out the top 3 in points from last year.
Okay. Let's see. What am I going to dig into here? We got to make sure. See, like Max ain't racing, so what am I going to go?
I already got my next pick.
I'm going to go right in line here. I'm going to take Alex.
Alex White?
Yep. Yeah, Alex is going to be here every night. I feel that. So, yep.
I'm going to go Thomas Goldsberry.
Yeah, you're staying right in line.
I think we're going to get in a fight before we get out of the hobby stocks. I don't like this.
You're not in the hobbies anymore.
Who you rolling?
It's all 3 got to add up. Max over here pointing at himself. I'm like, dude, are you in hobbies?
Well,
I thought Brody got your car.
I'm going to go this route because I think he's going to be there every night. Grinstead, Tyson.
Yeah, take the Tyson.
That might be a good one.
Yeah. I was hoping that was going to be my little last sneaker there. So
Brandon goes last. He'll probably take Brett Green.
No, now it's you again. It's you again. Now we roll back. It's a snake draft. So we went. We started.
Apparently that wasn't a wrong word. So he's going to pick. He'll have all 3 of his then when he's done.
Yep, when he's done.
I needed to call some of these people if they're going to race.
Do you need to look a little bit more?
See what's left here. So, okay.
Well, Smalls, how do you do this here?
You know,
I'm going to go with Scott Duran.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to be here every night. So I see where you're going there. Now I seen Loftman walking around at the car show. Do we have any updates on him?
No hobby.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I heard a rumor that Brian Twite was going to be at every race.
Well, that's another thing I was thinking there, too. And Timmy Anderson, he's another one that...
It's kind of a... Yeah. Actually, no. I'm not. I'm pulling back.
Yeah.
You can't
Trevor
do that.
Haas.
Oh.
You got the hound dog.
Forgot about him.
Mm-hmm.
And he called me 17 times today.
So where are you at, Jordan? You're the last one.
Oh, dang it.
Man, I screwed up.
What do we know about Andrew Birch and Timmy Anderson? What do we know about them?
Well, this is where you got to, like, when you get done with the show here, you have to call both of them and say, are you going to be racing?
Yeah.
No, it's too late then. You just demand them to race.
You demand them to race.
Ah, dang it. Timmy makes a good 3/4 of the year, but Andrew was there a bunch. I don't know nothing. I mean, they're ringers.
I'm not
here.
I'm not helping you because this is competition.
I know.
At least we don't have fenders to fix after we do this.
The weekend's young. I'm going to put the pressure on my girl here, Katie Ruby.
Oh, I think you might want to go with the other Ruby.
Is Jason going to be in mine up more?
I believe so. I don't know. Yeah. I'm helping you out a little bit.
I want the Ruby
You're
camp.
way too nice.
I want the Ruby camp.
We're just going to go Rubies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how does that work if they both race?
He gets the higher point total of the two.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Are we going to remember that? Oh, we don't have to because This is recorded.
Come on, Katie, Lynn, and Jason. The heat is on.
I kind of feel bad that
That you didn't pick them?
Yeah.
No. I don't know where I was going with that.
Now,
No disrespect to some of you others. I'm not sure you're here enough to carry the accumulative numbers. So,
Sport mods. Where are you going with sport mods?
Do I get to pick first?
We're starting over here now.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Torn between a friend and a fast guy. What am I gonna do?
2-minute warning.
I still got a minute.
I still have a minute.
This is your first pick.
Okay. I'm gonna let one of you sharks get Gabe. I'm taking Robbie. So
you're taking Robbie.
I'm taking Robbie. He will be there every night. I believe Gabe will be, but I'm taking
Robbie
because through thick and thin, it's me and Robbie.
I can make him mad and not come.
Yeah. I don't know that you can because I just guaranteed Robbie through all of his madness, and it's going to be most nights he's going to be mad, but he's going to be there now. Yeah. So,
well, I'll take Gabe then. You going with your brother?
Yep.
No.
Who's your next pick?
I'm going to do Chad Stretchin.
Oh. Got ya.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. That double
deal. That's a killer.
Yeah. I'm going to go Christopher Zenz.
Man, you're going to put some pressure on some of these people that have to race here.
Yeah. This might not be all bad. Okay. I know some guys are going to be here all the time.
Yeah, we're to Jordan again, ain't we?
On the 2-minute warning here. Oops. Oh, don't go away. Come back. Stenvold, are you going to be here every night? Evan Stenvold.
Evan. There you go.
I'm going to take Evan.
Here
every night.
Who's your next one then?
Oh, okay.
Because it's Snake, so you get 2 in a row.
Okay. I'm going to finish it up with Bruce King.
Brucer.
Because he's going to be there every night. So,
just because he'll get mad if I don't pick him, I'll go Max Beater.
Well,
he'll definitely be there.
We are friends.
He'll definitely be there every
I'll
night.
let you get the easy one.
Where are you going, Smallsy? Darren, Chad? Who else?
Cole Hanshoe.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Cole Meister is getting around pretty good on practice night. Yeah.
Cole Hanshoe.
We got to make sure Cole doesn't overdo it on Saturday nights wherever he may be and show up.
Bootleggers or the racetrack.
Yeah. Well, he might be down in Garrison somewhere, too. You never know. But keeping him out of jail and here on Sunday is a true concern.
Yeah,
but
better
good
have
choice.
Have some bail money.
Stock cars, we'll go back over to you to start.
Okay.
I'm just getting the middle one all the time.
Okay, well.
Part of the host thing.
You're playing nice.
Part of the host thing.
Okay.
This is a super, super tough one.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at last year's points, and it's.
Yeah.
I'm doing Will Sharesky.
Will Sharesky. I wish this was typed on the screen so that way people could see it, but I'm just trying to. I'm gonna go back to the Gabe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to Gabe again.
Mm-hmm.
So I own Gabe in both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Adam.
Yeah. I was hoping he'd make it to round 2, but
yeah.
Now you got another one.
I got another one here. See, I don't know how many nights these guys are going to make it.
That's the tough part.
I'm going to push Mike Hagan into the game here. I'm taking Mad Mike.
God, I was going to roll that one too. Where are we back at the top here?
This is just the 10 points night.
Yeah.
Just the 10 points nights, yep.
Yeah.
It's a championship night.
I'm pressing Mikey to come and race, so I think he was anyway, but
I'm going to roll Jason Berg. I don't know how much he's going to come up here, but I'm going to roll Jason Berg. Wait, we're missing one.
What do you mean?
Go ahead with yours.
Is this pick 2?
Yeah, pick 2.
Taylor Mogard.
Mo G.
Be here every night.
Oh, no. Time out.
I've already did that once, but you got next pick again. So you got the next pick again.
I want to change it, though.
What do you want?
I don't want him no more. I'm taking the 67.
I sat there and
right. He'll be there every night. He just misses car shows.
Yeah.
So who's your next one?
My third?
Your third one.
Chase Conway.
Ah, shoot.
See, you had some inside trading going on there that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Right?
The car's at my place. I get it ready.
I rest my case.
The problem is the driver going to be there?
Yeah.
This is a wild card. I don't know if he'll show up or not. The car should be ready. Mm-hmm. But
these stock cars are tough.
See, and that's another one, and I don't necessarily have any insider trading, but I'll go with Brock.
Yeah.
That's another wild card.
He's not on the list, so I already spaced him out. But it all sounds right.
I forgot
that
who
should
I
be
picked
on your team.
already.
I'll update the people on Facebook.
Did I get all mine? I thought I got
You got
all
one
mine.
more. You got Adam Goff, Mike Hagan. You need a third.
Oh.
See, and this is where the super toughness comes in.
I want to know if Estevan's coming down.
Right.
Doggone it. I mean, I want an Austin Doe, but I don't know if he's coming down.
Yeah, but looking at this list, he's the next one on the list that would be even close.
Florries, I want to have a Flory, but I don't think they're going to be here all year.
That's the tough part.
Dalton's got his modified picture up, but I know they're both signed up for the big deal in August. So, Cody's got a new car.
There's a Sean Green and a Brett Green.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to take Sean Green. I'm going to Sean Green that because I think he's going to be here. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now modifieds. Who'd we start with that one?
Going by Smallsy, we ain't got enough to go around.
Right.
Do I get to start?
Yeah.
Well, I had a little talk with Pfeiffer this week, and he was hemming and hawing about racing on Sunday. I said, no, you need to be here. So he said, well, I'll be there on the 12th for sure. I said, no, that's not what I said. You need to be here on the 5th. So, Steven, Karen, work with me.
10 nights. 10 nights.
Yeah, well, if we get him on the first one, I got him on the other 9. It's the first one that's going to be the toughie. We had a little talk, and it was a little bit. It was casual, but now I'm getting serious.
Right.
You, my boy, I got first pick.
He has to be.
You, my boy,
here.
11P. I'm
Karen watching. She better be.
Yeah. We all got to work together on this. You might have to drive the tractor on the first night. You might have to do some seeding. Right. I will appreciate it.
He wants the Burger King crown.
Yeah, right.
You want the crown.
I'm Fife dogging it, and sticking to it. So,
Pfeiffer. Mm-hmm. See, and I want to know is Drew. I don't know what Travis Hagen's super plans are for the summer.
Right. Well, yeah.
Oh, I got some insight, so I'm doing all right here.
I'm taking Travis just so nobody else can. Who you got?
I'm doing Isaac Sandro because I know he'll be here.
He's gonna be my second choice. So.
Mm-hmm. Who's your second choice?
Marcus Tomlinson.
Nah.
Got him.
That's handy having that 2 picks in a row thing.
Yeah. That's
I got 2 guys I know will be here every night.
Yep.
Unless Isaac adds me on Facebook and then gets mad at me again, but we've been pretty good Snapchat friends. It's just the Facebook just don't work.
You've been bumped off Hot Sauce's list. You had to get reinvited.
Right. He won't reinvite me. So.
Oh damn! You got to push your way in.
Yeah.
That's how you got out.
I hope he has a car ready. I'm gonna go with Chris Tuchscher.
Oh, I think he went and got it.
Yeah. Did he go get it?
Yeah, I think he's in.
Good choice. Good choice. Hand me your phone and see what you left me.
Pick me.
Yeah.
I'll be in the.
It's tough. You got Wayne Johnson on there and you can't even pick him. He doesn't have a car.
Yeah. F5. My boy Jared Thielen. I believe he will be here every night.
So who's your next one after that? Your third?
Yeah.
Do you have your third all lined up, ready to go?
Yep.
Let's see what's going to be.
You guys should probably look at the bottom of the list. I think there's some guys that are coming every night that.
God, I wish I knew if Dalton was coming every night. God, I wish I knew what Aaron and Cody were up to. Dang it.
Yeah, but that's the fun part. You just don't know.
Yeah, this is tough. Wish I knew if Logan was coming up. Wish I knew if Beaver's coming over. What do I am. I'm going to put the heat on Bland Bohannon.
Whew.
Trevor, you need to come over every night.
Every night.
Every night. You will carry me to the paper crown. Uh-huh.
See, I think I know where you were going to go. And I was thinking it going into this last one. But is he going to make it all year? In your car? Are you going to let him run all year?
Well, it's not really up to me. It's more the motor.
I hate these discussions.
Then I was thinking about another one, Caden Jervinson. Is he going to be all year? Is he going to make it the whole year without tearing it up?
Like I say, banking on him making it the whole year. Speaking of in that sport mod thing, I heard that Brent Burkhardt was going to run the whole year, and I just remembered that now. Yeah, it's going to be a good
I'll
race
go with
too.
Hot Rod Hellebust.
You Hot Rod?
I was hoping I was going to get both the ones in the garage. 'Cause I have some control on the car situation, just not the driver situation.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're
Brandon might not know what he got into.
Maybe we're just doing the car. If that car shows up. So if the Conway car shows up, it's kind of like you with the Rubies.
Yeah.
That car shows up. So if the Conway car shows up and the Hellebus car, you get the car. Whoever has the most points in that car.
I think you're padding the
He's
rules
making he's making a movement over there.
Yeah. This is a board. Who's voting for that? Not me.
Oh
and Jordan, you just follow along with what I say.
Yeah.
So what
my headphone working?
What if your stock car driver doesn't show up? And you run it and you get more points than him.
I don't think that's fair. This ain't NASCAR.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
nobody's getting paid. You're right. It ain't NASCAR. Dang.
No, Chris Anderson, I'm not picking you. Don't be calling me.
Again, we do these things, and it's no offense to anybody else. It's just senseless.
Well, maybe I should have answered. Maybe he has a good pick.
Yeah?
I'm going to put here's the deal. I hope Aaron Turnbull watches this because I told him
I wanted that bad too.
I'm coming to Estevan every night, I think, as long as we got a motor.
We were tomorrow.
Yep. and I thought Aaron said he's coming every night at Nodak.
Ooh, I wish I knew that.
But I can't remember the full conversation. So
you got 2 minutes.
Okay. Aaron Turnbull. Aaron Turnbull.
Aaron, it ain't personal. I just didn't bank on you being a 10-nighter, and if you are, I had you in my mind.
Now, get this. Aaron says, my car ain't ready. I got one for you. You're out. You're out. Your driver's in the stands.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
I'll put him on the microphone up in the booth.
No, I don't want that headache. He's back in the car. He's back
the lesser of two evils.
Yeah. I think we've been there once before.
Now, what he proposed in there is Sport Compacts. I don't know if he meant pick one driver or what, but Sport Compact is the tiebreaker.
I kind of read into it as one driver Sport Compact deal.
So what order do we want to do that in?
You pick first. Then we'll go left or right.
Well, I'm going Chris Yost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he ain't getting in the gate now.
There could be some moves here. There could be some. We're gonna look at some criminal records and make some up if we have to.
Right.
He's the one that's he's keeping the class going.
Yeah.
So. and building it.
Yeah.
Big time. Between him and Jeremy Rust.
Yeah. Who you taking?
Yeah.
Um,
Left, right. So
I think I'm going with Brian Eubanks.
yeah, I think Eubanks are pretty dialed in. I think they're pretty excited about stuff.
It was pretty hard to pick between which Eubanks, because Zach, he didn't get a fair shake. He started in that Sportmont last year.
Yeah. Definitely the wild card. I'm Miss Lily.
Lily?
Right?
I'm Lily.
Yeah.
I'm Lily Christensen. So
Fourth
I don't know
points,
if Drew. I
new
don't,
car.
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm. Nice wrap on it. She's ready to go. And when she flipped it last year, that'll be ready for the feature, right? That's all I needed. We weren't looking for Band-Aids. We were looking to get back on the track.
Right.
So I like that. So I'm not sure if Drew's mod is going to be there every night, but now Lily's Sporty Compact's got to be there every night. You listening, Drew? I'm talking to you.
Get your mod there. Didn't I pick him? Or who picked him?
You did.
Yeah.
And I know he won't be there until June.
Whoa!
Is what it is, I guess.
Hey, look at
Trevor Bohannon, I'm talking to you.
Hey, Jordan.
Be here.
Jordan, look at that. I kept my mouth shut. I could have.
Yeah.
I could have opened it,
Well,
and I didn't.
yeah.
You just don't know, though. How do you know that this stuff?
Hey,
I know.
you
See.
you got to spend a little time on your phone,
Yeah, I don't. Other than on the phone with you.
Yeah.
right? And I don't tell
Max
you
Man's
everything.
got a question from the crowd. No. Oh.
Hey.
Come put a headset on and talk to
Stretching.
us.
Yeah. Tell us about your sport mod. It looking
He
nice.
doesn't even know what chassis it is. He knows it's black. With white body.
Oh.
Whatever Uncle gave him.
He just
Adam
knows
and I
he
were
has
talking
one.
about Techie, and I said, I mean this honestly, I guess, but if people had to pull off a valve cover and got teched and something came up wrong, they wouldn't know it anyway. They'd I don't know it came that way. Well, it's not right. Now what?
Max could probably, he could pull a valve cover, but he couldn't tell you what's underneath.
It looks like it should have been on Facebook. There was a lot of people. You were going off Facebook pics.
I was not.
Huh? I got
was-
nothing.
Right. Yeah. Now I'm going back. There was a lot
I'm
of
representing
comments.
my generation. No outside help.
Hey, just so you know there, Smallsy, this is what my screen looked like right here.
Oh.
I didn't get to see
yeah, 'cause
any
you're
of
making
it.
it up.
Because I was
Oh,
typing it in. I didn't get to
okay.
see any of it.
I'll calm down. I'll calm down.
Yeah, insider trading is you, Small.
And my phone was being used by Jordan over here, so I
Right.
couldn't even
Yeah.
cheat by using my phone.
Okay.
In court, he's right. So, Dilly Bar says he got the motor running pretty crisp and clean. He thinks. So,
Is he coming tomorrow?
well, yeah, that's a good question.
Is Isaac even watching? We did this whole thing, and Isaac hasn't chimed in yet. So obviously he's not watching. I'll build a graphic or I'll build something if I have time tomorrow when Smalls doesn't need me at the track or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, we even got a hater on here. That's kind of cool.
Who's a hater?
Oh, this person.
Oh, we bad?
Yeah. Well, talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show.
Well, that's our show.
That is our show. I don't know who you are,
It's kinda like
Dana.
Kind of like Seinfeld.
Dana Johnson. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty good. The show's been long enough. We got a hater. I like it.
Well, again, you get what you pay for. So,
Right.
how did you get that to show up? I don't even see that on our list of.
Oh, maybe she just hates me. Well, we're used to that.
yeah. I'd probably have to go home and take a nap for a day to get over that. But Smallsy, you're tough. You can take it.
Right.
Hourly.
Yeah, I don't even find that in the comment list here that I got.
Wow.
Nobody picked.
Well, you got to be on darn TV.
Who's Brad B? Who's Brad B? Tom Henderson. Who's Brad B? Tate Johnson. Brad B. Who's Brad B? I'm missing it. It's not clicking. Brad B.
Brad B. That's all his last name is
Can't
B?
believe nobody picked Brad B or Tate J. I'm guessing
Okay.
he's meaning Tate
Oh,
Johnson.
yeah. No.
Probably Brad.
No. Brady Biella.
Oh, Brady Biella.
Yeah.
But I
Brady's
didn't
not coming over.
Yeah, that's.
at all.
It didn't sound like he was coming over.
It was spotty last year, so I
Right.
mean, there's plenty of speed on the list there, but
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
I have no
yeah.
idea about Tate Johnson and them. If they get
Yeah.
stuck in the field, you don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
they farm hard, so I would think they might be invisible for 3 weeks. Again, this was based on nothing.
I
But
picked a driver that I just got informed that he's not racing until June, so it's not like I'm that far off.
yeah, yeah.
Who knows? We might just not get very many points at all.
Isaac, what'd you get us into?
You're right.
We got hate mail.
Yeah.
And we don't know what we're talking about. Aw.
Way to go. Jeez.
This was a quality show, maybe.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
I have Dylan the Ringer, and I didn't pick him because I know he can't make every Sunday.
I'm starting to think this person missed the first half of the show because she said we didn't talk anything about Nodak.
Oh.
What was the first 10 minutes?
Yeah. You got
Just
to drive to Fargo tomorrow and get the whole thing.
Time out. I'm gonna clarify. If you're watching or whoever you are or anybody else, this is the Dirt Weekly.
You're right.
Yeah.
Owned by Brandon Beater. I paid money for this damn thing.
You did?
About 5 years ago when Nick Holberg owned it and he sold it to me.
Oh.
Ah.
We're not partners.
You're not even employees. You're volunteers.
Volunteers.
Oh, gee. Back to that again.
Hot lap stickers.
Max, go get my volunteer sticker.
Although we use this platform to talk a lot of Nodak Speedway.
Right.
This is not a Nodak Speedway show.
Not endorsed.
Even
if it looks like it. And sometimes it sounds like it.
Nodak gets the majority of our topics because we live in Minot, North Dakota. And I'm a former president, and you're the current president, and you're a Hall of Famer.
Right.
So we have a lot of ties to Nodak Speedway.
It's hard to leave it alone.
Right. Because I got to go back there after this. There, I got my volunteer sticker. You didn't get one, huh?
No. Well, I haven't earned it.
Oh,
if I drive the Packer
he doesn't
tomorrow,
want to cross in front of the camera.
He was thinking.
I seen the big 47 on the back window of the Cobalt. Yeah. Looking good, dude.
Okay, so we did the hot sauce. What else? Because it's 8:10 and Smalls has work to do.
No, I still see light in the curtains, so we still climbing the mountain.
We started
Mountain
an hour
light.
early, so.
Right.
Yeah, kind of like the races. So.
Yeah.
What do we got left there? Oh, we are
That's
on the hot
it.
sauce.
That was it.
No updates on Dome Talk. It's farm season. What?
Right.
That hasn't went away, but it is still taking a long nap. That's okay. Huh. Well, 67 to 75 cars tomorrow for practice.
Yep.
And more is more than welcomed.
Right.
Max, you can make some laps in the sport mod. Yep.
Maybe a 36 stock car.
You want Max to come run that too?
That's not my decision.
You're not controlling.
Speaking of stock cars, that Cole Hanshoe machine gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper.
Yeah,
he claims it ain't getting any cheaper. I'm surprised it hasn't moved yet. I mean, in this day and age, 4,500 don't buy really anything, and that is something. Right. So
that's a good car.
I mean,
Max
you drove it, and Mike Hagan had it for a while, and
Ricky Thornton won with it.
It won a night in Underwood last year. So yeah, right. Ricky drove that too. You're right. So I mean, just the star power alone is asking price, and you get the medal. So
if I buy it for Max, will you provide the motor?
No. Oh, no. I don't have enough to go. Well, I have no depth for my current crowd, so, but, that's always a problem in those things. That's what got Cole out of it, so, yeah. So,
I like the crate motor. I like crate motors.
Yeah.
You send me home with that blue block, that would be a good start. You know I've been eyeballing it all winter, so. Bernie doesn't look like he's making any movements on it. Or moves.
Yeah, it moved from one spot to the other spot.
Yeah, technically it did have some moves, but movements seem to be in control.
Right.
So, dang.
Well,
we can as somebody said, you guys are talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you're paying attention, it is something.
Right.
Well, that person obviously has their finances in order, and they don't.
Yeah. Way too organized for this crowd.
Yeah.
And responsible.
Just keep going to church on Sundays.
Dilly Bar, you coming tomorrow? Frick, I'm trying. Well, come on,
He's
dude.
still not done?
I think does he got to work, or what is he going to do?
No, he gave me he's on days off. He told me that.
Let's see, I better read it first in case it's still not right. I'm going to get everything else ready, and you'll have to look at that. Yeah. Runs then dies out after a while. Okay, Dilly Bar, we'll figure out something on that. As long as it's got fuel, we'll go from there. So.
Right.
Yeah. I'm bringing the timing light.
I'd say just
for obvious reasons. Cole, did you hear me? Okay.
Tom is a little late on this. Tate Johnson plans on running for Rookie of the Year in the AMA.
Really?
Yeah, good team. Again,
we just didn't
we're
know
locked
who
in.
was,
Didn't know how many nights they were going to be here because there was actually good stuff that didn't get picked.
We just learned that we're doing this fantasy 2 hours ago. So
I was just thinking Bohannon was going to come quite a bit.
I was going to say about 45 minutes ago.
Right.
So
I didn't get to call everyone.
Yeah, right. None of us did the homework, so it was truly innocent, and it looks like it. So unprepared.
Okay.
So somebody has to go to Burger King and get the crown so we can get that up.
Yeah, we could spin it around backwards and then put something on there.
Right.
You know, the pumpkin.
I haven't ate
or something,
supper.
So.
Maybe I'll go get some Burger King chicken fries or something.
They still got the crowns on hand?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Get a kid's meal or something.
We could paint it up a little.
Something.
A little spray paint.
Give me enough time. Remember I came up with that dirt crown thing up in Estevan that one year. had Jeremy Swanson down there wearing the crown. He was the one that won it.
I
bought I bought a $7 crown off Amazon.
So
as long as it's a crown and not a tiara.
So how are we going to do this? I think you got to update the folks after 3 nights or
we'll have weekly winners.
Running tally.
You're going to keep track of that?
Yep.
That's easy to do, I suppose, when you know how to.
Make up your own My Race Pass for that series. The Dirt Weekly Hot Sauce
Fantasy.
Snake Draft Fantasy.
Do you know that each one of them those My Race Pass accounts is like $599?
I did not know that. But
that's it?
Prior to knowing that, it was a great idea. I thought they were free.
Well,
shouldn't they be?
Where's the banker at? We need a loan.
Ooh.
For what?
How much equity you got in your house? You're not getting it.
Jed Boyce has a brand new in the box Big Boys bobblehead doll for the winner.
Wow.
Because that's all we are is a bunch of bobbleheads sitting here.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to, as time goes on, this will be over with in 2 months. So,
yeah, 2 months.
Right.
2 months.
Short
from Tuesday. We're already into it.
Just
April 30th to June 30th.
All right.
Well,
10 nights, and you could be a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know what music's playing. I've been around on the.
Okay. Well, it's fun. We'll catch up after the opener.
Nope. Yeah, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.
See who the hot lap champions are. Ooh.
I don't know what's going on with that music.
Yeah.
I thought
sounded like some naughty words.
I thought somebody called in.
Yeah. Yelling and screaming.
Right.
Smallsy is who you want to catch up with.
Are you done yet? Is it my turn? You ready? You better be sitting down.
Can you take the truth?
Oh, I have some.
Oh, Joey
that's
Galloway.
What's going on.
Oh,
you're watching racing.
Yeah, I got racing going on.
Maybe the show ain't over.
Yeah. Wow.
I had racing going on. That's
maybe
what's
nobody
happening.
heard us this whole time.
Again, you get what you pay for.
Nobody's been listening in the last hour.
I don't even know what
Did we have viewership?
Oh yeah.
On a random Friday?
On a random Friday. I had people messaging me. No Dirt Weekly? Hey. Tomorrow.
Oh boy.
I fixed it. Now I shut that off in the background.
Yeah, there we go.
I need to get Jed and Damon over to take care of my car on Wednesdays while I'm doing this, so something's getting done in the car. Like screw the plastic back on or something. Well, what happened there? Well, Smallsy drove a stock car. I see.
I'm getting blamed just because one's in the garage.
Yeah. I'm just getting you set up.
Okay.
What happened there? Well, Smallsy thought it was a green. It was a yellow. Right. Well, you didn't miss much. That's what he said.
Yeah. If you guys really want to laugh, you should be at the after show.
Right.
Oh, God.
Well, for Jordan Boyce, for Justin Medler, I'm Brandon Beater. We're out.
Bye-bye.